Hey everybody, so as I told you guys, I have facility disorder and I do have a lot of it, and I took it from Similarminds.com. So I wasn't really diagnosed, but it's apparent that I have it. And as you guys know, I don't dream in the daytime for naps, so I definitely have facility disorder because on that app it says that facility disorders, people with facility disorders, they don't dream, and that's me. And so I don't dream like every time. I I don't dream when I take naps, but at night I also don't dream. So I only dream like rarely as compared to like a normal person. So basically, the first one I ever got for that test is that I have a masochistic personality disorder, and it is kind of like in me for a lot of time. So I really do believe I have it like most prominently, or yeah. But basically, it just means that like I I tend to like people who are going to like hurt me or abuse me, and I think it's removed from DSM because I just feel like these things happen in relationships and in marriages, but I just feel like it's important to like leave or divorce soon. And I've never had like an actual boyfriend, and I don't really care about this at all. All I've known is just like having like liking someone, and eventually we go different separate ways. So I think that's why it got removed from the DSM, because like it's important for like, and it's common sense for people to just like leave. But I still have that like gravitation towards like people who will like hurt and abuse me, and I still go for that person. And that's me. And I was reading somewhere on the internet that masochists will like not trust anybody ever, and that's me. Like, I've heard people who have said to me about like how is like really not good for me, and stuff like that. And I just discarded a friend because she was just really like mean to me. It's like, and like talking shit about him when she doesn't know him. And I'm really like loyal, so I don't really tolerate that from a friend. And she and I just discard her. And people have been like saying like about him, and I learned to never like text about him anymore because it really affects me. And I can't like simply get over that a guy would just like, you know my guy friend would say about him, or my friend would say about him, because I only, no matter how much like he he doesn't really give me what I want, I still want to go to him. So I feel like it's just how I'm really masochistic. Like, I still want to try with him, but obviously the whole situation about me and him, I know it's really like, it feels like we're not meant for or right for each other. But I would want to try, even though like I feel like maybe he's giving up on me. So I think that's just one like behavior that you know that I still believe in, that it's like a disorder. But I think it's just how I am, and you can't really blame a person for choosing someone, because like if that's how they were always like I told you guys, I've never like a man chase me. I would always go like chase after a man. So it's like, and being in love is just irrational, so it doesn't really like matter, like, so I feel like it's just something that, really like makes me feel like it's so hard on me when it doesn't have to be, because I feel like when you talk to someone about something, about wanting what you want to go, it's just very like, it will make you feel motivated. Because I follow a lot of apps where they talk about facts, and it's true. But I feel like I'll drop the idea that I would want to see him someday, but I continued that idea because I heard my voice, and told me to like wait for him or something. So I do because no matter how much my voices like hate me out, like sometimes if they say something, I'm just quickly do it because I don't know what else to do. But obviously, if it tell me to do something like wrong, I wouldn't do it. So I don't really like know about like how to really feel, because also I do acknowledge that I heard words that he insulted me, but obviously in real life he doesn't say anything, and in real life like he doesn't really ignore me like completely. He would just respond to random his pictures and stuff like that. And you know, I just felt like pretty much messed up when people told me, when I chat with people about him, and they just tell me like their opinion, and I feel like I took in that opinion, but it's not really something I could handle because I wanted to feel okay with me and him, and I didn't want anybody else to like influence me about him. So eventually I just didn't care to talk to people about him, and I realized that I'm still trying to find if this is worth fighting for, or just for me to just go on my life, because obviously I've been here before, and I feel like if a guy ignores me for so long, I'll just go live my life. But I mean, when people say I deserve better, I don't really care, because I don't want to fall in love or go after someone else, and it's just a waste of my time, and I don't really have much feelings in me. So the next like precise order that I got like for the top one in the test, because if you take a test on Similarminds, you will just rank you from like the top ones that is like in the higher percentage, and the lower ones for the lower percentage, because it's just like all the precise orders, but it's like they rank you. And the other one that I have is antisocial percentage order. Basically it just means like being irresponsible and like, you know, deviant to criminal behaviors. And I couldn't really sustain a job, and I had a reason why I left, but I wanted to do so because I want to protect myself, and I couldn't stay in a workplace. I just simply ghosted everybody and I left. I talked to you guys about this in another video, and other thing that I did was just like feel really really tempted to steal something. So I also admitted that I also stole stuff, even from my family, even for public places. And I was confident that I could get away with it until my conscience told me that I'm gonna get caught, so I stopped doing it. And yeah, I was so confident. I was like, I can do this again. Like I can be like, I can be with my friends, and I can do this again. But I can't, because my conscience saved me. Because if I keep doing it, I'll really get caught. So, and I don't think it's wrong. Logically, it's like I can do it. Inside, I can do it. Like I can get away with it. But you know, my conscience saved me, because I don't feel remorse at all. I just feel like I can do it. But I wouldn't do it anymore. So I kind of changed. And you know, the funny thing is that for this job I'm having right now, it honestly really scared me. It's something that I wouldn't do, but after a while I was like, okay, I can do it, because I really don't mind a job and I really hate working, so I just stick to this. So I didn't like leave, you know. And yeah, so basically any social is about like that. And I just feel like I don't really know like if I really like someone, so that's really another like, I think it's another antisocial thing versus this other thing, because like they can fall in love, but it's like if they would just be like about love or hate, like, you know. And I honestly don't know, because I do have both feelings in me. And yeah, so I also on another test I got like a psychopath result, and I don't know, because well, my words tell myself how I am. So like I said, I don't feel remorse, so it's probably one of the things. And I also wanted to really like harm an animal, and I honestly didn't do it, but it's like all these thoughts in my head, and I don't care to be like not aggressive and violent. Like if I will, I could, and I thought to myself I would really want to get into a fight because I want to like really fight someone. I guess it's just because like I was like abused, so it makes me like even more aggressive, and naturally my personality is like I'm really aggressive, and that's just how I am. So I think it's about like being psychopathic, and just the thing about me is that like I don't care about breaking the laws, but I'm always very emotional about myself and situations and people, and like I just rap about emotional masochist, and I'm not sure if I'm one, but I definitely don't trust people, and I like to listen to sad music, but it's more I sing sad music. So there are times I would just listen to like heavy music, and I know like sad music is nice, but honestly because of the app, and I just really salute this app because I don't know, the app is just like a fact. So I was like, if you always listen to sad music, like just listen to happy music. Just listen to happy music is one of the apps that told me that. Like that's what I read from. Just listen to happy music, and sad music, just not all the time. Really, I think it's just more like if you keep listening to some music for a long time, or the same artist or something, you start to see the world in their way, and it's not nice. Really, it's not nice. And that's why I listen to a lot of different music and different genres, so I wouldn't really like care, you know what I mean? But so, yeah, just a random fact, and I think it's true, because like some music can be very depressing, and I learned it after a while. But yeah, I just think happy music is nice. So like I like listening to Skrillex, and the other personality disorder that I got was is a avoidant personality disorder, and honestly I'm not sure. I think because like before I was abused by Dylan, so I was like emotionally intolerant and stuff like that. So I think like I guess because you guys know personality disorders are like built because of past experiences and because of child trauma or neglect or abuse, and I guess like it makes me more like about our people. Like I'm really just want to know that I'm truly liked by people, and that's the thing about like being truly liked by someone, because you won't even know if someone is like faking that they like you. And so but luckily I'm a hermit and I like to be alone. But yeah, so I basically would like avoid certain situations. I think the reason why I dropped M because like I was like so like confused, and I wanted to like stay away from him, but actually M is not even like doing anything in real life, and he's just like he's being alright. But I just feel like it's really something that really gets to me, because as someone who has a personality disorder, like I have really unstable image of myself, and I really just like I really can't really know my values, and my personality sure doesn't help, because I really have a hard time deciding what's right for me, and it's just like I only went along with my delusions and disguise that's like not in real life, because I was just fooling along, but I knew that they were gonna hurt me, and it's like contributing to my masochistic disorder. But obviously it's really hard to do this on my own, but in real life I'm like I don't have any guy who's like outwardly like abusing me, so I'm not really sure. I guess maybe like it's because of my past that contributed to me having a lot of personality disorders. But to be honest, I'm really just like struggling with it, and I told myself I'm a lot of emotional pain, but I realized that I still go on my life because I can't change things about myself, and I think like some things will always remain the same, and that's what really is brings me down. But I don't know what really helps me, honestly, but this is how I live my life. And like I think it's just really easy to get influenced by others, in my opinion. But I think what's really important is how you decide things for yourself. That's why I should really tell myself, because other people can say a lot of things, but I just want to listen to what's really okay for me. And so like I realized that I really do enjoy not dreaming about anything because like a lot of schizophrenia and personality disorders, when people with schizophrenia, if they dream, or maybe if like I'm really too stressed, or like if I'm really too attacked, because like I say, like there's always something that brings me about my past, or I feel like I'm really not like alone in my life. I feel like something else. And I guess I was paranoid also, but you know, schizophrenia and paranoid goes together, and I just felt like it's a normal thing because I'm always have always been schizophrenic, but now it's like I know, and I know how it really is like. So yeah, so I honestly just feel like I'm really just happy to still live my life. Like I may not really sure what happened last time, but I'm still a pessimist. I'm still very hateful about life. I don't like certain things, and it makes me it makes me feel like I am just like really like, you know, I really can't tolerate things, and it makes me like my emotions really bad. I'm also neurotic, and I just still feel like I'm a different person from last time because I was addicted to sleeping pills, and it's part of having a personality disorder. But now I'm more aware, and I don't go back to what I was, and I'm really happy to still live my life. Even though I heard certain things about life, I hate my life, I just go on. I realize that life is still for me, and I still plan to live my life, and it's precious. Anybody can go anytime, and if you think that life isn't really for you, or and you just feel like you're so much in pain, but honestly, I can tell you that things change every day, every month, every year. It could be good or the bad, but you have to face it. And if you are in danger, just run away from it, and like protect yourself from it, and like never feel sorry about being who you are, and like being alive is what really matters, because you matter. And no matter how much hate you have in your life, I think it's important for you to just like regain yourself back. And yeah, just people suck, and like, it's just other days only you that matters. So try not to get influenced like me or the hate, but we can always learn about certain things, and just, you know, like when you care about what's important for you. So yeah, I really like just stay safe, and I love you guys, and thanks for watching.